Hi everyone, we're going to find indicated terms of each geometric sequences. We have 6 of them. We're going to use this formula, a sub n equals my first term times your common ratio to the n minus 1. This is times. Okay, so basically we need to know our number of terms equals 7. Our common ratio is 1/2. All you have to do is take the previous term divided by the current term. So 1/2 divided by 1 equals 1/2. That gives you your common ratio. You could have done it here too, but it would have been a little harder. And then we also need our first term, which is 1. So you just plug it in. A sub 7 equals my current term, my first term, times my 1/2 to the 7 minus 1, which is going to equal 1/2 to the 6th, which equals 1 over 64. Excuse me, I have a cold, so. Okay, the next one, the 8th term of this one. And again, so we want a sub 8 is your first term, which is 1, times your r. Now your r is what are you multiplying each of these? So you can just look at that and see that r is 3, or you can just take the next term divided by the previous term. So 9 divided by 3 is 3, or you could have done 3 divided by 1 is 3. So it's 3 to the 8 minus 1. So this is going to equal 3 to the 7th, which equals 2,187. All right, the next one, the 9th term of this alternating pattern here. So we know that our a is 1, our r is negative 1. You just divide these two, negative 1 over 1, or you could have done 1 over negative 1. And your number of terms is 9. So a sub 9 equals 1 times negative 1 to the 9 minus 1, which equals 1 to the negative 1 times 8, which equals 1. The next one, we have the 10th term of this sequence. So a is negative 1. My r is going to be negative 2. That's 2 over negative 1. Or you could have done negative 4 over 2. And that gives you negative 2. And our number of terms is 10. That's that. So we have a sub 10 equals negative 1. My r is negative 2 to the 10 minus 1 power, which is negative 1, times negative 2 to the 9th. And this is going to equal negative 1 times negative 512, which equals positive 512. Got 2 more. The 8th term of this one. So our a is 0.4. Our r is going to be 0.1. You just take 0.04 divided by 0.4, and you get 0.1. You use the calculator, or you can put it in fraction form, and it comes out pretty nice. Our n is 8, and so you just write out the formula, which is a sub 8 equals 0.4 times 0.1 to the 8 minus 1, which equals 0.4 times 0.1 to the 7th. You do it that way if you want. And that's going to equal 0. And we should have 7 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we have 4 times 1 is 4. or you could have used the calculator. And this one, our first term is 0.1. Our common ratio is going to be 10, because you just take 1.0 divided by 0.1, or you could have done 10. This one should have been easier. This one divided by 1.0, and you get 10. And our n is 7. So use your formula and plug everything in. So a sub 7 equals 0.1 times 10 to the 7 minus 1, which is 0.1 times 10 to the 6th, which equals 100,000. Okay, and that's all. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.